Today we're going to be talking about building and managing menus for your website. The first thing you want to do is you want to go to Appearance, Menu, and that will bring up this interface where you can select and create your first menu. So we're going to put in here Main Menu as their title and hit Create. And now we have a menu created, but we need to add the pages, categories, links, and so forth that we want on the menu. So in this case, I'm going to select all three of these and hit Add Menu. And you notice that it adds all three in the order that they were on there. But I don't want them in this particular order. So I'm going to grab Home and I'm going to move it up to the top. And I want Tips to be underneath Examples. So what that's going to do is I'm going to have two items on the menu, and Tips is actually going to be a submenu underneath Examples. So we hit Save Menu. Once we've saved the menu, we have to go over on the left-hand side here, and we have to select this main menu as the menu that we want for the top navigation on the website. So we'll hit Save here. And now we will go visit the home page and see if this menu is on there. Again, I'm going to use a shortcut. I'm going to hold down the Control button and hit on Visit Site so it opens up in a new tab. And once it opens up, you'll notice that you have Home, Example, and Tips underneath it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the other things that you can add to this menu. So we're going to go back to the other tab. The next thing that we're going to do is I want a link that goes directly to CNN for news and information. So I'm going to create a link here called CNN.com, and I'm going to label this link CNN. I'm going to add this to the menu, and that it has to be saved again, and once it's saved again, I will go check out my site, and I have already refreshed this so you can see that CNN is now on there. And if I click on CNN, it will actually bring me directly over to CNN. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a category. Now, a category, as opposed to a page or a post, is a group of documents. So we're going to add a category, news and updates, to the menu. So we add that to the menu, and you notice it's put up there. Hit Save again. Now we'll go back and we will check our page. Right now it only has these three on here. We're going to hit Refresh, and now you notice that we've got news and updates as well. Now we click on News and Updates, and instead of bringing us directly to a page or a post, it actually brings us to an archive that has multiple articles with the dates of those articles listed in it. So that's a way that you can put a category up there. You've got a link directly to another location, you've got a page, and you've got a submenu, and you've got the home page all on your menu. Now you will notice that you don't have posts as an option to add to your menu. And the reason for that is that, again, posts are not supposed to be static content. They are supposed to be date sensitive, as opposed to pages, which are static content, typically does not change very often. Again, I want to remind you that we can move stuff to the left and right. If we do that, we can even do a third level of menu if we wanted to do that. Next thing I want to show you is that you can change these labels. Even though this says example, and that's the name of the page, the original is example, I can change the label that shows up on the menu. Instead of example, I'm going to say sample. And we will save this again. And now we'll go back over to the other page, our viewing page. And right now it says example. I'm going to refresh this. And now it says sample. So that's a real easy way. Now the only challenge with this is if you do this too much, you may start to get confused because you're looking at a menu that says sample, but when you're going back in to edit your pages and posts, you're actually seeing different words than what's on the menus. So be careful with this. If you have the time and energy, I would highly recommend that you actually go out, change the names of the pages and posts themselves. The next thing that we're going to talk about is actually removing stuff from the menu. You decide that you no longer want this link to CNN. You click on this and simply hit remove, save menu, and then we'll go back and we will check the page and we'll refresh, and CNN is now gone. That pretty much sums up the basics of creating and managing a menu. I hope this has been helpful. You have a great day.